So you guys have already seen me do foundation, powder, and all that jazz a million times on this channel, so we're just going to jump straight into eyes. So I'm using a little bit of eye primer before jumping into my new Makeup Revolution Pro HD palette, and I'm taking that white shade to set everything so that way I can make sure there's no creases or smudges or blurry lines going on in the eyeshadow today because we're doing a pretty heavy smoky eye. So I'm just going to take that using a flat shader brush before using the tan shade in the palette to sculpt out a cat eye shape. And my cat Stella was actually the inspiration for this look. So she was in the room with me and I was using her as inspiration for the shape and the colors and everything. So I'm taking that tan shade to help sculpt out some very rounded cat eyes before jumping into this more orangey tan shade in the palette to help deepen up everything. Stella had some orange color in her eyelids. I'm sorry I didn't include a picture of her in the video. But I'm just using that and dragging a little bit down on my lower lash line so that way it can add depth before we're going to hop into the darker shades. So I'm just going to use a flat fluffy brush to help sculpt out everything. And then I'm going to be using this pitch black matte black shade on a pencil brush, and I want this to be very concentrated on my inner and outer corners to help create that elongated cat eye shape before smudging that out with a fluffy brush. It's the same fluffy brush. And it has a little bit of the tan shade on it to help kind of blend everything together. And I'm leaving the middle part of my eyelid bare because this is going to be a halo eye. So I'm just going to be smudging out the black before I jump into another Makeup Revolution palette. Seriously guys, these are amazing. Oh, I forgot, I'm going to add the sparkly shade from the same palette to help create a little bit of sparkle because I love sparkles. I love sparkly eyeshadows. So I'm just going to use that to add a little bit of pop of shimmer before now moving on to a new Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm using the Gel Hybrid shade Allure. And this shade is amazing. I love it. I love how concentrated these shades are when I use my fingers. So I'm just going to be using my fingers to apply it before blending it out a bit using my brush. I'm going to be jumping into my Essence Gel Eyeliner Pencil to create the dark rims around my eyes like what Stella has. This pencil is amazing and it was only $1 at Ulta, so you should go get one because they're amazing. As well as those Revolution palettes. And then I'm going to use the same black shade before to smoke out the eyeliner on the bottom, leaving a little gap in the middle so that way I can put Allure in the middle, and I'm using just an angled brush to concentrate it in the center there before curling my eyelashes. And then I'm going to apply my favorite mascara now. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara, and I'm going to concentrate it more on the outer corners to create a cat eye look. Now you can add false eyelashes, but you should know by now on this channel I hate false eyelashes because my eyelids are so small that it doesn't look good on me, guys. Trust me, I'm doing you a favor by not wearing them. And then I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to help sculpt out some cheekbones before moving on to two blushes. And the first blush I'm going to be using is my Benefit Dandelion blush and then my NARS Orgasm blush. And this is to create a natural looking blush because when you blush there are two different layers of blush, so it doesn't just look like you smeared on like a bunch of just pink stuff on your cheeks. You need to add layers before moving on to Dare to Be Nude lipstick by Revlon, and then my NYX Butter Gloss and Matte Bling. And then that's it. You're done.